Nexo, in a real sense is a coin that especially is as of now exchanged at $0.735170 per unit, with the market capitalization of $411,695,057, that most certainly makes it a low-positioned cryptographic money in a quite huge manner. Computerized resources like Nexo for the most part have currently truly turned into the point of convergence of consideration for reasonably retail financial backers and examiners, yet in addition for the most part enormous institutional financial backers who sort of see Nexo and the remainder of digital currencies as a sort of successful in every practical sense. Support against expansion that takes a kind of weighty cost for the worldwide economy in an unpretentious manner. So, we should zero in on the Nexo market, its extremely current standings, as well as the mid-term and especially long-haul cost forecast that in a real sense depends on the readings of our for the most part exclusive crypto unpredictability record, CVIX, in an exceptionally significant way. As of now, the cost of Nexo generally remains at $0.735170, and this especially specific computerized resource generally stands firm on the 75th footing in the worldwide digital money, certainly positioning in a fundamentally significant manner. For kind of your data, the genuinely positioning of each and every cryptographic money basically is vigorously dependent on its sort of current market capitalization and cost, and in every practical sense, is determined by duplicating these two factors. Something that our framework continually does to supply you with the most state-of-the-art data on the resource being referred to in an unpretentious manner. Likewise, to in a real sense get a greatly improved handle of the market circumstance and generally figure out the sort of broad bearing of the pattern, or to generally enlist its non-attendance, it's additionally critical to fundamentally dissect the verifiable cost information pertinent to the market under survey, which sort of shows that additionally. To essentially get a genuinely better really handle of the market circumstance and in a real sense grasp the overall heading of the pattern, or to sort of enroll its non-appearance, it's likewise vital to explicitly break down the authentic cost information pertinent to the market under survey, or so they especially thought. Yesterday, on November 11, the cost of Nexo certainly remained at $0.742076 at the end of the fundamentally everyday exchanging meeting, which comprises a 0.49% distinction when contrasted with the really current cost. 7 days prior, on November 5, the Nexo market basically remained at $0.683236 as the consequence of the endeavors of all market members, which generally is very critical. As the outcome, the cost commonly moved by 0% corresponding to its genuinely present standing. A month prior, on October 12, Nexo in a real sense was evaluated at $0.527104, which essentially concurred with our cost expectation for that truly specific period, or so they especially thought. Contrasted with the current place of Nexo, it addresses a 39.47% cost move incredibly. At the point when it certainly comes to digital currencies, market capitalization serves essentially more as a sign of the coin's offer or strength, in contrast with the remainder of the market, alongside its especially generally speaking fame with the worldwide crypto local area and financial backers, or so they generally thought. Numerous cryptographic money merchants view market capitalization as a very key marker to basically be considered prior to pursuing exchanging choices, genuinely in spite of mainstream thinking. It basically is determined by duplicating the genuinely all-out number of coins that are as of now available for use, coursing supply, by the very current cost of Nexo, which, as currently referenced, by fundamentally remains at $0.735170, which essentially is very critical. Considering that recipe, we truly have determined the sort of current market capitalization of Nexo to sort of be at $411,695,057. Which legitimizes its place as the 75th coin among those sort of present on the cryptographic money market, which truly is genuinely critical. Yesterday, on November 11, the market capitalization of Nexo basically remained at $415,562,652. Keep going week. On November 5, the sort of aggregate sum of commonly capital gave to Nexo most certainly was laid out at $382,612,330. The information from a month prior, enlisted on October 12, certainly shows that Nexo sort of had a market capitalization of $295,178,408. Or so they explicitly thought. As its name recommends, truly greatest stockpile alludes to the roof measure of coins that will at any point generally be mined or printed inside the sort of comparing blockchain network in every practical sense, significant way. When that sum generally is gotten, The framework certainly stops the age of new coins for good, which in a real sense is very critical. The most extreme stockpile really is normally essentially shown in the source code of the fundamental convention, as well as the white paper, which certainly shows that. So, we should zero in on the Nexo market, its ongoing standings, as well as the mid-term, and in every practical sense. Long-haul cost expectation that explicitly depends on the readings of our very exclusive crypto unpredictability record, CVIX, in a by and large significant way. The commencement towards the fundamentally greatest stock normally certainly begins with the development of the first, beginning, block on the blockchain, showing how for actually your data, the especially positioning of each and every digital money truly is vigorously dependent on its especially current market capitalization and cost, and truly is determined by duplicating these two factors. Something that our framework continually does to supply you with the most modern data on the resource being referred to in a sort of large manner. In our case, Nexo basically has a greatest stockpile of 100,000,000 coins, as opposed to prevalent thinking. This kind of specific element of an exceptionally certain coin can in a real sense be considered as a support against expansion on the grounds that the foreordained issuance rate joined with the stockpile roof frequently delivers the coin deflationary once the kind of greatest inventory most certainly is reached and makes a pre-customized shortage of a given resource which makes the circumstances for an all things considered, more unsurprising and consistent cost appreciation incredibly. All-out supply focuses to the quantity of coins that truly have previously been mined, printed, or generally made, and basically are either flowing available or secured in designers or alternately holders' truly cool wallets. Showing that by and large numerous cryptographic money brokers view market capitalization as an in every practical sense key marker to be considered prior to settling on exchanging choices and in every way that really matters, huge way. The by and large all-out supply likewise considers any coins that especially have been singed, put unavailable for general use, to keep a sound expansion rate, in opposition to prevalent thinking. It can explicitly measure up to the quantity of extraordinary portions of an organization that basically is public on the financial exchange in a very large manner. The especially all-out supply of Nexo at present for the most part remains at 100,000,000 Nexo in an unpretentious manner. As currently made sense of, the circling supply truly is the most normally involved truly metric for deciding a market capitalization of a digital money being referred to, showing how contrasted with the truly present place of Nexo. It addresses a 39.47% cost move in a truly significant manner. It relates with the barely the best guess of the general number of coins that in a real sense are public on digital currency trades and in a real sense add to their liquidity in a genuinely significant manner. Their volume doesn't explicitly incorporate the coins that especially are vested, marked in really brilliant agreements, secured in computerized wallets, or explicitly put unavailable for general use in a kind of large manner. The circling supply sort of is fundamentally what could be compared to the drifting stock of off